What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to JellyGoonTv. Welcome back to my beautiful viewers and subscribers. Welcome back to the JellyGoon Squad. Please join the Discord. Please join all of that in order to become a member of the JellyGoon Squad. You can subscribe, of course. Today we have another video, but before we get to that, I want to say please watch the ads on these videos in order to support your favorite YouTuber. Support me with new content, new material, things, new everything, so we can make this YouTube great. Anyway, today we have another video. We're gonna go and deep down into the Iraq War. 2003 Iraq War. Part 1 of Part 2. So, animated history. This channel is awesome. So, if you really want to, the link is down below. Go over and support this guy. He makes incredibly good content. So, without further ado, let's get into the Iraqi War and see how it started, see what it led to, and see how it actually went. Let's go. Alright. Oh, that's good animation. I like that.
It is April 10th, 2003. F-16 fighters scream to life on a nearby tarmac, while C-130 cargo planes are loaded up with supplies. A handful of soldiers play cards on a makeshift table, trying to distract themselves from the anxiety in the air. They are American, British, Australian, and Polish. All are exhausted by the long approach to the capital, but they know that the fighting is not over yet. As another plane departs for Baghdad, the Australian announces Royal Flush and lays down his cards.
Really?
The others groan. He's won. But this is no ordinary game of poker. On each card, the face of a high-ranking Iraqi official is printed. They include generals, ministers, and, on the ace of spades, the president himself, Saddam Hussein.
Damn.
It is useful for the soldiers to familiarize themselves with these men. Soon enough, they'll be hunting them.
What? Really? That's some crazy stuff right there. Imagine playing a game like that. Hell no, man. Yo, this guy's awesome. Check down the link, man. This took a lot of work.
Hi, I'm Griffin Johnson, the Armchair Historian. Today, we will be covering the 2003 invasion of Iraq,
this guy is professional,
sometimes referred to as the Second Gulf War, which saw hundreds of thousands of troops committed to an invasion that ended with the deposition of a dictator. While we will cover some of the political background and context of this much-discussed conflict, this video will primarily focus on the combat, maneuvers, and objectives of the momentous invasion that sparked an 8-year occupation and insurgency. But first, if you haven't had the chance to check out our video on the first Iraq War, here is a quick recap.
It was almost like 16 years, 17 years, I guess.
After it ended with Iraqi forces being expelled from Kuwait, the US soldiers sought to protect Kurdish and Shiite minorities in Iraq by enforcing no-fly zones and launching airstrikes against strategic sites such as oil fields and military bases. But following Saddam Hussein's repeated refusal to cooperate with UN weapon inspectors, the United States passed the Iraqi Liberation Act, which officially solidified the goal of regime change in the country. At the time, though, this act simply consisted of providing millions of dollars to numerous opposition groups in the country, with the hope of toppling Saddam's government.
I don't believe that.
In late 2002, the United States began building a case against the Ba'athist government of Iraq and sought the support of the UN Security Council. On top of the claimed ties to Al-Qaeda, the Bush administration had a laundry list of justifications for armed intervention, including the mistreatment of civilians and the aforementioned expulsion of UN weapons inspectors. Perhaps foreseeing how controversial these accusations would be in the future, many in the UN Security Council strenuously objected to the proposed invasion, insisting that America pursue a diplomatic solution instead. But even while the council debated, CIA teams were landing in Iraq to lay the groundwork for a full-scale invasion. The US had already made up its mind. Saddam's regime was doomed. Moving quickly, members of the Special Activities Division established contact with the Kurdish Peshmergas who opposed Saddam. Then, they began identifying key elements of Iraqi leadership. This intelligence would be used to devastating effect in the opening days of the conflict, with surgical airstrikes killing many high-ranking officers. Additionally, the Special Activities Division captured a chemical weapons factory. Yet, despite Secretary of State Colin Powell's vivid descriptions of mobile weapons laboratories on the backs of trucks and train cars, the facility was the only one of its kind found during the entire Iraq War.
This guy chose the wrong.
Unsurprisingly, these preemptive strikes did not help America's case to the UN, which continued to call for de-escalation. Key NATO members, such as France and Canada, were also highly vocal in condemning America's aggression. Opposition around the world mounted, culminating with the largest recorded protest in human history when on February 15, 2003, over 6 million people in 800 cities gathered to protest the war. Nevertheless, in March of 2003, the United States and the Coalition of the Willing, which included the United Kingdom, Poland, and Australia, among others, began massing troops in the region. Unlike the war fought 12 years earlier, they would be advancing without UN approval.
Of course, that's America for you.
The invasion began slowly. The first phase consisted of numerous airstrikes and covert raids on targets within the country, with varying degrees of success. One of the first of these was the Battle of Al-Qaim on March 17th, when units of the British Special Air Service attacked a suspected chemical weapons site housed in a water treatment facility near the Syrian border.
Damn, that's
but
nice.
The Iraqi defenders put up an unexpectedly spirited defense, and the commando team was forced to withdraw under heavy fire.
Really?
Frustrated, they called in an airstrike leveling the entire facility and obliterating any potential evidence that chemical weapons were being held in the facility. Another strike occurred 2 days later at a community just outside Baghdad called Dura Farms. Believing that Saddam was visiting his sons in the area, the United States saturated the area with 8,000 pounds of ordnance and 40 Tomahawk cruise missiles in an attempt to wipe the Iraqi dictator off the face of the earth. However, every single satellite-guided warhead missed its target, and as a result, over a dozen civilians were injured and one killed. To complete the debacle, it was later discovered that Saddam's last visit to the area had been nearly a decade ago.
You probably took that number and fucked it up too. You did so many fucking war crimes and you haven't even paid for it.
The main invasion was finally getting underway. Based on the precedent
Vietnam, but
set in
I
the
support,
first
like,
Gulf War and
let me pause it. I support America in this war because, you know, Iraq is really, you know, but I understand why they fight, but the problem is when you cut the head of a snake, another one is going to grow out. That's what we see with the ISIS thing, right? Now they took out a general, whatever they did, right? Pissing the people off more. Sometimes you just have to let it be. And I know people, they be like, no, we can't be that. Well, killing civilians and killing children is not the fucking answer. Do you understand me, America? It's not the fucking answer to do. It's really not the answer because you're hurting the people more than you're actually helping them. They can invade, they can, you know, get away from these people. But if you bomb them and people and kids are scared of going outside, they can't live their fucking life. They're scared of Americans and they're scared of the Iraqi government. They're scared of terrorists, they're scared of ISIS, they're scared of everything. Imagine living in a fucking house where you gotta be scared of every single fucking thing that is around you, even the fucking skies. Imagine that. No, you cannot, because you sit at home in your little safe zone and don't do shit. It's crazy. It's so crazy that people, they can't understand the mentality why they join ISIS. Because they see that America is bombing their cities. They see that the fuckness is going on from American side and the rest of the world, right? The British, the Danish, the Russian, everybody. But Russia is doing it on their own. I don't know what they're doing, but yeah. It's just crazy to see that people, they are actually defending the things that they do down there. They are defending, oh, it's for America. You did so many fucking war crimes and you haven't even committed to yourself in Vietnam. You gassed the fucking Vietnamese people. You gassed them. You gave them fucking hell because you lost the war. Because America lost the war, they have to pay attention. They have to pay attention to it. They have to pay for the fucking thing that you did. It's unbelievable that this can still be a fucking thing where America can do whatever the fuck they want to do without any consequences or repercussions for whatever they do. It's fucking annoying to see that everybody is kissing and sucking dick on America. It's so annoying. But I still love the American people. I don't find hate against America because I know the American people don't know what the fuck is going on. It's some few people who's sitting on the top. And Donald Trump does not help anything. But you are too fucking egoed up on your vote You too eager up on your politician thing, whatever you have in America, that you just can't see the picture. You hurting people. But no, America's great, America, blah, 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 blah. Let's go. I love America, by the way. Let's go.
Afghanistan, most observers had expected a lengthy period of aerial bombardment before any ground offensive. However, the coalition instead opted to launch a rapid air and ground campaign that would avoid most urban areas and focus on decapitating the Iraqi government. This tactic, later called shock and awe, was chosen for two reasons. First, American leaders assumed that if the command structure was eliminated, organized resistance would disintegrate.
It's still there. The war's still going on 20 years after. It's fucking annoying. America's so stupid.
As liberators. Secretary of Defense Donald Rumsfeld was particularly optimistic about this, stating, "There will be Iraqis who offer not only to help us, but to help liberate the country and free the Iraqi people." As we will see, this wasn't totally the case. On the night of March 19th, members of the 160th Airborne, known as the Night Stalkers, destroyed more than 70 Iraqi military outposts along the southern and western borders. With the path cleared, coalition forces advanced from Kuwait into anybody but themselves. One directed north and one south.
Let me pause here. And what you're gonna say is that America pays for the military occupation of other countries, like, for example, Denmark, right? They give money to that. Do you really think that America does that because they love us? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? They do it so they have political pockets and political favors in their order, because America is basically not sucking dick, it's showing their dick. It's just pulling their dick out and just, hey, everybody wants to suck on their cum, right? That's what America does. America does not help anybody because they feel like they want to help them. They even spy on Germany, their allies. They even spy on their allies. It's crazy. And before you say that America is doing what everybody else is doing, America is supposed to be the big brother. That's why we call you the big brother. You're supposed to show the fucking way. You're supposed to show everything that you do is all right and it's good. It's good faith. It's human rights and everything like that. But everything that America has done is a fucking disgrace to the fucking planet. It's crazy. I'm not saying other countries is not. Iraq definitely did some fucking shit. Syria definitely did some fucking shit. Russia did some fucking shit. Everybody did some fucking shit. But America, fucking America, they did it in 2 wars. They haven't even been responsible for the war crimes they did. Now, respect to all the soldiers who's fighting, American soldiers. Respect to you motherfuckers, because I know it's not your fault. I know it's not your fault. Trust me. I respect American soldiers. You just do what you're told. I got you, man. I hope you come home. I hope you see your family, because I'm better than that. That's why. I really hope the best for these guys. Let's go.
A combined air and amphibious assault was also launched on the
Al-Faw
Peninsula on March 20th, with the goal of securing the critical oil infrastructure located there. American, British, and Polish commandos all worked tirelessly to capture the offshore platforms before they could be sabotaged by the defenders. Despite significant resistance from entrenched Iraqis supported by artillery fire, the teams were able to secure the peninsula after a grueling 3-day battle. Their efforts likely prevented a major ecological disaster and saved billions of dollars worth of equipment that Saddam would otherwise have destroyed in a petty act of revenge.
Propaganda, but yeah, America's the greatest, right? America saves the world. They don't save the world.
Unfortunately for the coalition, this would be the last bit of good PR they would receive for quite some time. As we'll see in the Part 2, which is out right now, the war for Iraq was just beginning, and even this initial taste of victory had been soured by the clumsy handling of Al-Qaim and the disaster at Dura Farms.
Okay.
While coalition casualties remained minimal, intelligence failures would continue to plague future operations, muddying the overall picture of the war in Iraq to such an extent that many details remain unclear to this day.
Yeah, of course they do, because they corrupt as fuck.
Thanks.
Let me pause here, man. That's crazy, man. Go down in the link down below and support this motherfucker. I just want to say, man, America is always the best thing in the world and blah, 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 blah. Look, there's a lot of things that I thank Americans for. There's a lot of things that I don't. And sometimes I fucking hate the way Americans they are. They feel like they're gonna save everything what they can, right? Look, many Americans, they do this when they debate, right? When you debate from Denmark or Sweden or whatever, right? The Americans, they're gonna use this against you. We pay your military. Bro, I wouldn't give a fuck if you paid my fucking prostitutes or my strippers. I wouldn't really care in the world. I wouldn't give a fuck. Because Denmark is not going to war. We're not a war country. We're not diplomatic. We are diplomatic. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's what we do. That's what we do to survive. America shows they dick. They have so much fucking military that the rest of the world combined can't even handle up with it. Why? Because America knows that it cannot do anything but war. It cannot talk. It cannot do anything because it's so selfish and it thinks about itself. It doesn't put a good strategic point inside of it. This is not the American soldiers' fault because rest in peace to all the American soldiers who died. Rest in peace to everybody who died in Iraq. It's fucking in vain. It really is. It should never happen. I'm saying that. Because there's a lot of things that is uncertain about what America did down there. There's a lot of war crimes that soldiers did down there. And those soldiers who raped Muslim women just for the fuck of it, fuck you. I hope you die and I hope your family cries forever. I really do. Because you a piece of fucking shit. Anyway, America does a lot of fucked up shit. Other countries do that too. I'm totally aware. But America, can you please tell me that you do some fuckery shit sometimes? Because you do. And you think you own the world. You think you are the big brother. But we're looking at you as the big brother. But then you are stabbing us in the back. You are taking information from us because you don't trust us. And I understand the political play. I understand the political game. But I wish it was different. I really did wish it was different. That's all I'm saying. And I'm saying America should never have went into Iraq. Because then we would never went into Iraq. Because we're sucking dick on America. That's what we doing all the fucking time. And you can't even look at your own country right fucking now, brother. Look at your country right fucking now. That is a telltale that you have no control of what the fuck you are doing. Capitalism, everything. But anyway, I love America. Don't get me wrong. I really fucking love America. They bring so many great things. They bring so much joy. They bring so many beautiful people that I talk to. That is so gorgeous. I love American people. Some of them, of course. But I disagree with the rest. But I never wish harm upon America. Terrorist attacks. Anything like that. Never. Never in my life. Because America is a great country. And I know it. So yeah. Anyway. I'm sorry about my little rant. I'm sorry that I, went a little crazy, but it just annoys me so much that America gets away with everything what they do. Just look at the Vietnam War with the mustard gas or whatever the fuck they did. They basically gashed the people. Nobody tells about that. Nobody talks about America nuked the fucking country. Nobody cares because no, we America, we did it in the right spirit. Go fucking suck a dick, you dumb motherfucking patriot little bitch. Damn, I hate these people. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this. I'm sorry about the rant. I will to be better at that, but this thing really annoys me. But yeah, anyway, if you like this video or you have a comment or something, please hit the like video down below or hit the like button down below. And please do comment down below what you think about the Iraq war. Is America always good? Is America the best country alive? Is America always great? Please let me know down in the comments below. And also tell me your opinion about the Iraq war. I would love to hear that. America, Russia, Germany, Denmark, whatever you are from, I would love to hear your comment. Even from Iraq or Syria, I would really love to hear from you what you think about this. But yeah. Anyway, guys and girls, if you really want to support this channel, we almost at 8,000 subscribers. I just, we gotta get to 10,000 subscribers. I'm pretty sure. And you motherfuckers show me support a lot. So please, please, please do subscribe and hit that notification button so you get updated on the newest videos to come to this channel. And you become a member of the Jelly Goon Squad, of course. Anyway, beautiful people, I love you so much and sorry about my rant, but I'm gonna peace out.